So today I just wanted to talk about a happy beta, basically. I want to talk about how you know your beta is happy. This is a topic that I know a lot of people have questions about. Betas are very popular fish now, and not many people know how to take care of them. Not many people can tell the different signs of a beta, okay? So here are a couple things to consider. Now, you hear the myth, or you read it. Sometimes it's on the back of the beta box after you buy beta, and it says that if your beta is making bubbles at the top of the tank, then that means your beta is happy. That is not necessarily true. That's just the beta's natural instinct. They make bubbles like that to show that's actually where they keep their eggs. So it's basically something they just do. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy about doing it. So that's one thing to consider. Another thing to consider is how curious your betas are. Betas are very, very curious animals. In their natural habitat, they have little areas that they just swim around and they search the whole place because they're curious. It's not too much, current in the water, but it's enough room for them to swim around and be happy and curious. Now, if your beta is wandering around and looking at everything and swimming around plants and everything, that's how you know your beta is happy. Okay? When you pick out a beta, you have to be prepared for all the things that come with the beta. Now, beta is fairly easy to care for. You just have to have the right materials. You have to have the right conditions. You have to have the right amount of space. They can live in spaces a certain, like where a goldfish couldn't stay in a 2.5 gallon tank, a beta can. That's the type of small people mean when they say betas can live in small conditions. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can just get a beta, put in the tiniest fish bowl you find, and put a little plant on top, and that's done. Now, even though they come from places that has, like, the water doesn't move that much, they would probably prefer water that's moving. So my tank has the filter that I built for it actually is like an aerator at the same time. So as the bubbles go up, it causes the water to move along, and as water moves, it creates its own oxygen. So that's something to also consider when you get your beta fish. Okay? Have leaves for it. I noticed that as long as I've kept my beta, it would just crawl on the leaf like it is now and then go to sleep. That's where it would sleep. Whereas goldfish, I don't know if you can see them. I turned off the light so I can just focus on the beta this time. But whereas goldfish, they will just go mid-air and fall asleep. They go to sleep on top of leaves. There are certain, actually, if you go on Amazon, you can find leaves for rest on. Another thing is, people say that betas don't need filters. That's not true either, because when their ammonia does spike, it spikes. It's super toxic. Okay, so you need a filter in there to stop it from spiking. There's two different times that you can actually change their water. You can do the 2 to 3 days, every 2 to 3 days, or you can do that once every week. Since this is my first beta, I'm currently just doing it once every week. I have my filter in there and it's doing pretty good so far. Like, I notice whenever I feed it, if it doesn't eat all the food in time, or it eats too much and then has to spit some out, the filter just sucks it right on top and then it eats it right up. Betas need oxygen just like every other fish. So that's one thing to consider when you pick your filter. They like to explore, as you can see right now. Even though every time it gets a certain amount close to the filter, aeration just throws it off track. It keeps going back because that's its curious instinct. Now, I don't know if it's fun or not, but I know for sure that they don't like strong currents. If you had a filter that was blowing it around everywhere in the tank and it couldn't go anywhere, then that would be depressing for it, because it would always be moving swiftly, and betas aren't the strongest swimmers. So they have sponges, small sponges that can go in the corner of your tank, they go in the center of your tank, whichever you like. But there are small sponges that use the aeration stone, and they just take care of your beta that way. Now, I do have a video on how to create this, how to build this aeration system, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out soon. It's really easy. You just need a small glass, you need lava rock, and you need some type of material that allows water to travel through it and also catches everything else. You need an air stone, you need an air line, you need an air pump, and you need PVC pipe with 2 holes drilled into it. That's just about all I can think of right now about betas, and that's just from the research I've been doing lately. And every time I did something to the tank, I would go back to the computer and then look at another video, and then I learn something else new. So I go right back and make another change, and then I would leave and then watch another video and learn something else new, and I come right back and make a change. Betas like change-ups in their tank, actually. If you were to do something one month and then the next month change the whole system, they like that. It's actually coincides with their curious instinct. So they're curious to see what happened that's new. So these are just a couple of things to consider when you buy a beta. Before you buy a beta, just please research your fish before you buy it. Now that's something I didn't do, and I made a couple of mistakes, but my first beta is still alive as to right now. As soon as I bought it, I came home and started doing research. So before I actually put it into a tank, I had a couple of things down packed, a couple of serious things already down packed, so I wasn't coming on this at the wrong angle. So just do your research, dig deep. One video is not enough because there's only so much you can learn from one person. There's a series of people out there, a series of people who know what they're actually talking about. Just go watch the videos, do your research, and you'll be fine. Alright, I'm out.